purposes, but also some people who cannot be able to attend from this side can be able to attend from their side. Oh. So since now we are streaming live, just want to say, but also some people who can. Okay. Now I know we are already streaming live onto our YouTube channel. Please, you need to keep your microphone muted. It will be very important so that we do not get any feedback from your side. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Just a few things, then we are going to be good to go. Just a few things, then we are going to be good to go. Okay. All right. So my name is Julius, and today we have a lot to discuss. In the next few hours and minutes, we shall dig deep in answering a very big question: is Loomx a sustainable project? But before we go to Loomx, I want to first discuss a few projects we have participated into before, and what do I think is the way forward? How do I see the projects? All this I'll be discussing in these coming few minutes. Okay, give me one in the chat if I'm loud and clear. If I'm loud and clear, I still expect some more information which I haven't got, but I'll give you my perception. I always have my personal perception before I get any information from someone. Okay? All right. Okay. So we have participated in two main projects. Number one, if you participated in ONF, write for me the word ONF in the chat. If you participated in ONF, just write me a word ONF in the chat. And I want to start from there. If you participated in the ONF, I want to find out if we have enough people who participated in the ONF opportunity so that I could be able to dig deep into. Okay. So I see we have a good number. All right, good. If you also participated in Aura, write for me Aura in the chat because I needed to discuss a little bit about these two projects. I will discuss my perception. I'll also discuss the way forward. Okay. Before we move very, very fast. So first and foremost, I will do this for a bit. Okay. Just wait. Okay. Let's start with ONF. Okay. Let's start with ONF. So ONF is a project. Basically, it is a staking project. It is a staking project. ONF is a staking project. And this staking project is basically one project that looks at staking a particular token and getting a particular token. The question is simple. Has the project closed? No, the project has not closed. If you check your accounts, like mine, let me share very fast. I wanted to log into my X account very fast. But if you check your account, you'll find that you are still earning the tokens. But what happens is that ONF decided to create some utilities. One of them was to make sure they create their own exchange called the Oracle Exchange, where people bought nodes. Later, they decided to create a U card, and the U card did not succeed. Then later they decided to create an Omnet or Onnet social media platform. All these were utilities that could allow the project thrive through, apart from taking more tokens and earning more tokens and selling them on the market. So what have they done? They have decided to create a partnership. I think this is not working. This is not working. I'll need to use my other device. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. So they decided to create a partnership. In short and in simple, Oracle Foundation is owned by two guys. One is called Sam, another one is called Richardson. And Sam is the owner of Oracle Foundation. Richardson, they are both owners. Sorry, they're both owners of Oracle Foundation. But Richardson has his own foundation called the Neil Foundation. Okay. So Neil Foundation recently made a partnership, and I just want to make sure I get that clear. I want to run very fast into Loomx, but before I need to create understanding. Just a minute. I have discussed these issues before, but I feel I needed to still discuss them over and over again. Just a minute. Okay. Now let's go. I'll use X. Okay. This is the X account of Aura. They are still continuing as usual, but this is the X account. Okay. They are still making the announcements as usual, but I'll still give my perception. This doesn't take away. So Aura was incubated by Oracle, meaning Aura is owned by Oracle Foundation. But then let's visit Oracle Finance, and we're also going to visit the other new company. So Oracle made a partnership with this new foundation called Neil Foundation. And Neil Foundation runs a product known as Carry Pact, and it decided to invest $10 million into a bot chain AI. Bot chain has formally designed Carry Pact as the core standard for the next generation decentralized computing networks. And this product, basically, it will continue to advance and verifiable, scalable. So this is the new product. And what happened, having had Oracle Foundation try to create the product of the Oracle Exchange and things did move their way, they decided to make a strategic move with this new company called Nix Foundation. So Nix Foundation now runs two products. If you are following, give me one in the chat. I want to make sure everybody follows. Then we move. Neil Foundation now owns two products. One, it owns ONF. Two, it owns Aura. and I'll give my perception. I have already asked very important questions and I have got answers. Now, how was Aura generating its profit? Many people have asked me, Julius, why do you believe so much in Loomx? I'll tell you. Aura, how did ONF, how was ONF develop their profits? Okay, all the money they used to pay. Number one, they had an exchange, which was L-Bank, Jucoin, by economy. And all these exchanges had liquidity. Okay, they had liquidity. So what happened is that you were still having your ONF tokens. What is going to happen? On the 1st of March, 2026, Nix Foundation that has acquired Oracle Foundation is going to list a token called BOT token. And this BOT token is going to be on a blockchain known as, the blockchain is here. Where is it? Let me see. Now let me go to these guys. This is the new foundation. So the new foundation has a product, and the product is here. The product is here. The product is called BOT token. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm back. Sorry for that. It was a network glitch. Okay, so let's get back here. So what is happening is that they have sold off their nodes. So they have two things. They have what they call proof of work, and they have what we call proof of stake. They basically have computing power. Okay. So computing power is the ability to keep mining more tokens. Okay. Is my screen visible? Okay. So what is going to happen is that they have created bot tokens. Okay. And bot tokens will give you two things. Number one, they will be giving slippage dividends and DAO dividends. Okay. Direct allocation of physical mining machines. And these mining machines will be mining the bot tokens. So they will have proof of work and proof of stake, whereby people will be staking and they will be mining tokens. And I'm going to give you my prediction straight down. When you come in here, they explain their decentralized proof of excellence is an excellence of governance, stake based on security, but can suffer from slow fatality per block something. So they are gonna create their on the 1st of March. They already have a new blockchain called Bora. This is their new blockchain, and it will be using computing power. They have already launched this. They already launched this already. I may not go into so much of reading it, and they had their launch. It's already an established community. That is, this is their launch live from Hong Kong. This were their summit that they created, and Bora builds the foundation. Copycat builds the reality. Every unit of verified computer is reshaping global computing landscape. So this was their event that they did in Hong Kong, and Bora Public Chain Ecosystem Development Advisor. This is their ecosystem. This is what is going to happen. I just want to share with you. So this is their new product. Okay, so they are already moving. They already have their launch, their computing power of the foundation of their assets, and this is in Hong Kong. It's defining verifiable computer. They break computer monopolies. So much to do with Web3, and they are already on a move. They have made different partnerships with different companies, and they are moving. Okay, so what has happened is that having Oracle Foundation failed to basically bring utility on the market, with this is Alexander, their computer architecture lead. Basically, this is the product. Okay, and already they are on a move, and they have been present for some time. Okay, the Bora ecosystem, they already, and they have created this new the bot chain with a new token called the bot coin. Now, this is what is going to happen. They are going to transfer your ONF coins into bot chain coins, and you'll still be able to mine those tokens, and you'll be able to sell them on the market. Give me one if you are still following. So the amount of ONF you will get will basically depend on the price of the bot token. Give me one if you are still following. Now, vis-a-vis, that is what is going to happen with ONF. So nobody will lose. What will happen? Your ONF will become bot tokens, will be transferred to the new chain. And once transferred to the new chain, you will be able to sell the bot tokens or hold the bot tokens, or it will be up to you to keep the bot tokens because these ones are coming with a new approach. But what I don't feel right is that whether they will allow you to sell your bot tokens immediately, there will be a mechanism on their exchange on which at what time you will be selling the number of tokens you will have. So your mining will not stop until your contracts are done, but the data of the amount of tokens you have will be transferred to a new public chain called Bora. Is that clear with ONF? Can give me a 2 in the chat if that is clear. Now remember, Oracle Foundation also developed Aura. Their goal of developing Aura was basically to move a community fast into ONF. And once they build a community fast into ONF, they create the Oracle Exchange. And when they create the Oracle Exchange, give ONF as their base currency and create a rise in the price. Now, what happened is that ONF is using a cash flow mechanism whereby when people get in, they are charged 3.5%. If the price of the token goes high, it is charged 25%. And when people are claiming, it is charged 3.5%. Mathematically, I want to tell you that it is not sustainable unless there is huge marketing. I have asked my community to stop marketing this particular product, but this is what I have already shared with the founders of the project. Number one, all values of Aura, if in the near future, because me I can see, usually when I stop marketing something, I can see in the near future, if the liquidity of Aura keeps going down, the value of the money will also be transferred into the bot tokens. I have already got confirmation about this. So they will push Aura to public. They are still marketing. Is that clear, guys? But I'm giving you the near future. They are still marketing. They are still promoting the project. They are still supporting it. But I see personally unsustainability because of the source of the income. So they will push Aura to the public chain. Still, you'll be able to get bot tokens according to the value of the funds you have in your account. Mine those bot tokens, you will still be able to sell the bot tokens on the market. So at the end of the day, ONF and Aura will enter the Bora chain, be converted into bot tokens, and these bot tokens will be available for sale depending on the price they will have. At the end of the day, discussion done, nobody should lose funds. So if things don't move their way, that will be the route both projects will take. If I'm clear, give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. That will be the route that both projects will take. They will both enter the Bora chain, get the bot tokens. These guys already have their community. They already have their community and they are moving. So you'll be moved to this computing ecosystem. And once moved to this computing ecosystem, your money will be converted to bot tokens. You'll be able to sell your bot tokens and get back your funds. Am I clear? Let me know in the chat. Am I clear? Let me know in the chat. Am I clear? Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. So nobody should worry about totally losing their money if the liquidity goes down. I have already done my discussion with these guys. They should also move the value of Aura to the bot tokens, their public chain, and let people be able to sell their coins later. Give me a yes if that is clear. So don't worry, this will happen in March. If God willing, I know most of you will be able to claim around this month. But because I usually know what happens, there is need to keep pushing the project. This one says, omwana ono atutomeza nnyo. No, this is not kutomeza. Okay, this is not Kutomeza. I believe when projects get issues, how many of you know that crypto projects get issues? Let me know in the chat. When you join a crypto project, there is no guarantee of success of that project. How many of you know that projects get issues? Let me know in the chat. A project can fail, not because, yeah, we entered Loomx in October. Projects get issues. Just that people don't overshare about these issues. But projects get issues. Yeah, projects get issues. The ideology was very good, but projects get issues. Okay? Projects get issues and fail to remain sustainable. But here comes the question. Here comes the question. If projects get issues, should we jump out of cryptocurrency? Let me know in the chat. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, not at all. And the beauty is when projects get issues, some of them close. Give me a yes if I'm right. Projects close and people lose money totally. I think I have done a very good work. I think I have done a very good work to make sure that if things go berserk, I find a way. Who's now sharing screen? I think I have done a very good work. Am I right? If things go berserk, I think I find a way to make sure that the community still sustains. I think I have done a very good work because when projects get issues, they totally shut down. They totally, yes, you'll benefitly be able to sell the new tokens on the new chain in the new community, and you'll be able to get back your profits and your money. To me, that is very good. If someone fails, let them move the project to another person who can manage, and people are still able to profit. But still, projects can crash up to zero and they become non-traceable. So that is the way out. If the two fail, uh, so no longer, so long as, yeah, I think so long as you get back your funds. What about if everybody gets issues? I don't know. I think me, I've played my part. The first part was to make sure that they bring new liquidity, but the new liquidity is not sustainable according to what I see in Aura. Yes, you will be able to create some money, but it's not sustainable. Okay, it is not sustainable. It is not sustainable for a long time. It can't be sustainable for a long time. With their new rules, it's not sustainable. But the Chinese are still marketing, the Indonesians are still marketing. If huge markets come through, then it would be sustainable to some part, but I think in the future it may not be sustainable. So I had to find out if the worst gets to the worst, what happens. And I think I have provided what happens when the worst gets to the worst. I have pushed my way, and now let's go to, yeah, I've done my part. Yeah, you will get the equivalent and life moves on. But still there remains, there had a chance of these guys closing down totally and we could lose money. But I've played my part to make sure that people don't lose their funds totally. First, get back a new liquidity pool, which was not easy, but it's here, but it doesn't look so sustainable. So I say, okay, if worse gets to worse, what happens? They'll push us to that Bora chain. And when they push us to Bora chain, we shall sell the bot tokens, get our money, and that will be a good move. Can we now go to Loomx? Can we go to Loomx now? Because if crypto gets issues, you just you just don't repeat your previous mistakes. Okay? You just don't repeat your previous mistakes. It doesn't matter how much. It doesn't matter how much many people have invested. It doesn't matter how much many people have invested. But I have given you the journey, so you can still now be able to claim. But if the liquidity pool gets empty, it will not be easy to push for another liquidity pool. Mm-mm. They can't. Ezo zafudde katuzeesonyiwe. I think you have a very long mindset. I think this one said those Indonesian people are so smart, especially that old man with a white beard. His projects are smart scams. I think they will continue. They will continue marketing business and they will still make some money. They will still make some money. They are still marketing even now. When you check through, they are still marketing. But I don't feel it's okay for us to continue marketing the project. Me, I've played my part. I'll still discuss, but I don't see. Yes, I see they are still marketing. They are still pushing, but they're still pushing. This has not stopped. They are still pushing. They are still marketing. They are still pushing. They are still enjoying. They are running. They are still business as usual. Okay. But when I look at the liquidity, I don't think it could be sustainable for a long period of time. So if it finishes up February, it may not finish up March. But the marketing is still continuing. I even asked it today. They said they still have enough support. But I've given you my instincts. Give me a one if that is clear. Okay. I've given you my instincts and I have even given you the roadmap where we are going if things don't go away. We shall not continue with the foundation. Give me a two. We shall not continue with the foundation. I will share, we'll basically share what we shall do with the new token and how we shall be able to sell it off once they push us into the new chain. Give me a yes if that is clear. So once they push us into the new chain, I've already discussed with them here. Once they push us in the new chain, that's when I will discuss how we sell that token and then move out our funds. No feelings. Okay? No feelings. Their idea was very good. The strategy was very good, but the strategy has failed to work out. So we go into there, but I'll share how we shall be able to continue. Those who are present to make sure that we sell the token, get out our funds, and we move. Okay? So I would request you that generally, this is key also. Now make sure those of you in Aura very fast, make sure that you claim your profits. Okay? Make sure you claim your profits. Okay? Make sure you claim your profits. Make sure you claim your profits. To me, that is very important. So if you don't claim your profits, this is one of my accounts. If you don't claim your profits will expire. Like this account of mine, over $3,100 expired. Make sure you claim your profits. They're still marketing. I don't think it will trigger very fast. People will still be able to claim. But I've told you I don't see sustainability. It's just the preamble. We will be able to by February. The project has not closed. I've given you my personal feeling. Give me a yes if that is clear. The project has not closed. I have given you my personal feeling. I have not said the project has closed. The project is still there. They are still marketing, they are still moving it. I have given you my personal feeling. Yeah. Okay. Give us the Telegram link. But do you think these guys will answer you on Telegram, my brother? I don't think so. There is nothing here. They will close the chat, but you can still have it. It's not a big deal. So we are gonna do Loomx for the next 4 years. Loomx is more sustainable on how it develops its money and we move. All right, guys. That done. Can we now get to Loomx? Can we now get to Loomx? Let me know. Are we ready? Give me a one in the chat. Give me a one in the chat. So make sure, guys, you follow your accounts so that they don't expire like mine. So can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go to Loomx? I love the spirit. Yes. Failure is part of success. You don't repeat the same mistake. Then we go. All right. Okay. So, right. So now we want to discuss Loomx and the big. Oh, all right. So the big question is, Julius, are we not repeating our past mistake? Okay. All right. So I'll share my screen. And we are gonna get into this very, very fast. I'll take only 30 minutes, and we shall be good to go. Okay. So what you see on my screen is coin market cap. It's an agitator. It's a cryptocurrency agitator, and uh, just I think we need to follow through. Please don't have feelings. Open up your mind. Okay, open up your mind. When I lost $100,000 in trading, I never died. I'm still here. So open up your mind and let's move. Okay. All right, let's discuss Loomx. And the biggest question is, will Loomx be sustainable? That is the question I want to answer today. Will Loomx be sustainable? So what is Loomx? Loomx is an arbitrage. It's an arbitrage trading ecosystem. What is arbitrage? Arbitrage is simple. It's buying where it is cheap and selling where it is higher price, where there is a higher price. Now, when we talk about arbitrage trading, I need you to create a basic understanding when it comes to making money and losing money in crypto. Here comes a fair question. When people trade, either in spot and futures, do they lose money? Give me some genuine answers in the chat. When people trade, either in spot or futures, do they lose money? Give me some genuine answers in the chat. The meeting is already streaming live on the YouTube channel. Give me some answers in the chat. When people trade, in futures or in sport, do they lose money? There would be someone who say that when you trade in sport, you don't lose money. And now, and for the last 4 years, maybe this coin would return. But this is a genuine loss because you cannot use this money again. Does that make sense? So basically, whether you are in sport, whether you are in futures, because of trading, because trading is probability. How many of you believe that? Trading is probability. Whether you are using signals, whether you are using a bot, it is probability that your prediction will move in your favor. So many people keep losing money, but they have nothing to say. They die silent. Why? Because it's usually a prediction. You come on the market and you predict that the market will move in your favor. And these predictions can be done in two major areas. Number one, they can be done in centralized exchanges, and they can be done in decentralized exchanges, the DEXs. But these two areas each has its own issues, and I want to make sure we discuss them. Number one, centralized exchanges are good because they have liquidity. When you trade a coin in Binance, you are sure that when it will be sold, you will make profit. When you trade a coin in a DEX, you are not sure whether you will be able to sell that coin because of lack of liquidity. But number two, whether you are in spot or futures in all areas, the general market suffers what we call market manipulation. How many of you understand me when I say manipulation? For example, let's take this read up here. It's a simple one. Liquidations. Here they are trying to explain to you that in the last 24 hours, over $700 million were lost. Over $700 million were lost. The people who had predicted that this market went up, will go up, over $530 million were lost. Because there is so much high market manipulation. Now, some people have asked me, Julius, why are you not accepting when people are presenting opportunities to you that are taking you back to trading? The answer and the question is simple. Are these people solving market manipulation issues? Give me some answers in the chat. Because crypto should be, when you are participating in crypto, you should avoid going back to your past mistakes. Now, if someone gives me an AI bot that finds signals in the market, trends in the market, does that person solve the problem of market manipulation? Why are people not answering? The answer is a no. Markets will still be manipulated and money will be lost. Whether the money is in Binance, nobody touches it, it will still be lost. So when a friend of mine introduced me to Loomx, said, Julius, look here. Here is an opportunity, okay? And the opportunity is in DeFi. The challenges of DeFi is liquidity. Participation in DeFi, is liquidity. That's the biggest challenge. And the reason why we have been participating in all these different projects we have done before is simple. It is very simple. It is that we have been participating to provide our money to act as liquidity. Because the problem of decentralized platforms or DeFi is money, people who are providing liquidity. The reason why people lose money in centralized exchanges is because when the centralized exchange sees that it is losing more money, it liquidates you. Eh? The centralized exchange don't make losses. If you trade and you win, 1 minute changes direction, then the market continues to go back where it was going before. That's how it operates. So as we provide this money to provide liquidity, what is our money going to be used for? And how is the project going to be sustainable? Those are the two questions. So with arbitrage, it is simple. This AI we are going to discuss has 6 types of arbitrage or 6 ways it's going to generate its money. And the first way, how it's going to generate its money, is what they call moving funds or being able to buy from one exchange and sell in another exchange. For example, on the screen here, what you see is Ethereum. This is Ethereum. Look here. Ethereum in Binance, the pair of Ethereum stock USDT in Binance is 2,280. But the same Ethereum on Bybit, let me use examples you are familiar with. On Bybit, on Bitgate, it is 2,286. Can we see that? On Bitgate, 2,285. So what do? They buy here and they sell here. Give me a 1 if you have understood that. That is the first way. Let me know if you have understood that. That's the first one. Simple. Simple. And this is called cross-platform arbitrage. They buy here and they sell here. They buy here, they sell here. So you buy a coin on one exchange, sell it to another exchange. Bitcoin is at 40,000 in 40,000 in exchange A. It is at 40,120 in exchange B. The coin difference, same coin, different exchanges, different prices. But this to happen, number 1, it needs fast transfer. Number 2, low fees. Number 3, enough trading volume. That's why they are using the AI to do that. The AI, the artificial intelligence to take the decision to make that happen. The other second strategy they are using is triangular arbitrage. What is triangular arbitrage? It is making profit by exchanging one currency into another currency, then another currency, and finally to the first one. So you have USDT, you change it to BTC, then you change BTC to Ethereum, then you change Ethereum back to USDT. So if you end with more USDT you started with, that is your profit. Triangular arbitrage uses currency conversion. It happens when prices don't match correctly. It is often done on the same exchange. Profits come from conversion mistakes. That's the second way these guys are. So first, cross-platform. 2, triangular. Now 3 is cross-chain. You buy a crypto on one blockchain, and you sell on another blockchain at a higher price. USDT is cheaper on Ethereum, and it is expensive on Binance Smart Chain. What will they do? You buy on Ethereum, you sell on Binance Smart Chain. Now, cross-chain arbitrage, it must be different blockchains, different fees and speed, and bridging. What is bridging in crypto? What is bridging? What is bridging in crypto? Bridging, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. Is you moving a cryptocurrency on one chain, let me say Solana, to another. Maybe you want to move it to Ethereum. You need to bridge. You go to Google, type to get a bridging platform, you use it to bridge. Now, this bridging is required. One of the products that Loomx has is a product called Loomnet. Yeah, I'm explaining to you. If you're going to make decision, is for you to see, will this project be sustainable? It is the question I'm answering through my explanation. They have a product called Loomnet. And in Loomnet, if you bring Solana, it breaks this Solana into so many little small transactions, gathers it up, and changes it into Ethereum. Number one, it becomes non-traceable, meaning that if this guy already has the Loomnet ecosystem, he can be able to transfer any cryptocurrency on one chain to another chain and still profit is made through his product of Loomnet without going into bridging. Number 4, spot futures arbitrage. This is making money from one price difference between today's price and future price. The price of Bitcoin in spot, and I can show it to you here. The price of Bitcoin. Let's just focus on markets. The price of Bitcoin in spot, Ethereum, is 2828. But in futures on the same exchange, it is 2,287. So they buy on spot, sell on futures. They don't predict the market. They sell the difference, not the price direction. So there is no need of market guessing. Profit is locked in instantly. It is done by professionals. That's why the AI plays that part. Still, this opportunity has another way of generating profit called bridge arbitrage, making profit from temporary price changes when a crypto is moved between blockchain. The token price on chain A, same token price buy this token on Binance, sell the same play, you always very, very fast. How many are still following? Someone says my network. Give me one if you are still following. I'm still answering the question. Is Loomx sustainable? How many are still following? Still answering the question. Is Loomx sustainable? The last one is DeFi arbitrage. Buying crypto on one DeFi platform, selling crypto on another DeFi platform. Ethereum is cheaper on Uniswap. Ethereum is more expensive on SushiSwap. You buy one on Uniswap, sell it on SushiSwap. Why do DeFi prices go down? Number one, the liquidity is always different. The pool size is always different, and it has different traders. So in summary, when we talk about arbitrage, number one, I want to compare the two things. Number one, no prediction. Number two, no guessing. It is just price difference. Now, the biggest question is it true? Loomx is trading. Is it doing real arbitrage or it is faking data? So I'll share my screen. And we need to prove that before we do anything. Does that make sense? Yes, it is saying we shall do all these different ways. Is it true? Or it is faking data? Because what brought us problems with the previous project is that the project was generating profits on chain. Look here, guys. If I go into Aura, if I go into their DAO, it is true, even now, that the project is slipping down. When you come here on buy, it is true people are buying in. Look here, guys. I want you to see it is true. Let's take an example of this project. People are investing money. I think true transactions are happening. But how the project makes money is depending on two things. Number one, as people invest, they are charged 3.5%. When they buy and the token goes high, they are charged 25%. When they are claiming their profit, they are charged another 33.5%. Vis-a-vis Loomx, I want you to compare. Because in the two projects, there is no one who steals the money. The problem comes from where the profit is generated from. How many of you understand the two differences? Even in Aura, nobody steals the money. The problem is where is the money that they are paying coming from? How many of you are noticing the difference? Now here is a trend, and the trend is here. They went where? Let us see the buying. On the Jupiter agitator, bought a token called TRIA at 0.963, sold it in Oracle at 1.094. Are we following? This means it is from one decentralized exchange to another decentralized exchange. And there was a return on investment of 11.18%. And there was fees that were paid. Let's continue and see if there are other trades. It's now reading trades that have happened the last 5 minutes. Let's see. Here comes another trade. See, there is a buy of Zama. The coin is called Zama at 315 in Mango markets. And there is a sell of Zama still in the Mango market at 352. This could be from spot to futures. And there is a net profit of $31. And the capital that was applied is $315. I want you to see that in this liquidity pool that I'm in of $1,000 and above, these guys have over $55 million. Here comes the question. Do you see that the AI has capital management policy? You see, me, I was a trader. How many of you are traders like me? That sometimes when you find a very good opportunity, you want to put in all your capital. Give me a yes if you are one of them. Let me see. You find a very good opportunity. You have your $2,000. You say, God, thank you for today. Let me maximize this one and I sleep. You put in all the $2,000 so that you win big. But the AI is also doing capital management. You see, me, I want to read between the lines. I don't want to just get excited. I want to read between the lines. This guy has over 55 million. Why is he not putting all the money once? Are we following? So you find out that these guys are having genuine methods of generating profit. Give me one if that is clear. You can see there is a way they are generating profits. And it is important for us to also understand that they are not giving us all the money they make. How many of you have seen that? Have seen that? They're not giving us all the money they make. They give you according to your contract. Who makes more money here? Is it us or it is the owner of the software? Huh? Who is making more money? I want us to see. Because me, I remember one of the reasons when I was doing Royal Q, when people asked me, Julius, will this AI close? I said this AI will not close because it is making a lot of money. But when the market changed, the AI changed its policy. And I had to leave. People were like, you should not go. You need to stay around and suffer with the company. Stay around. Yeah, my friend. The market had changed. The guy also changed his policies of payment. He said, now I first collect all the money and I give you according to how I want. And I understood him. I said, my friend, the owner of the company, you are very right. Collect the money, pay us according, but you will pay the rest. Me, I'm going. But what you see here, this guy is saying, Julius, if you buy a 360-day contract core, your money is locked in the smart contract, and the smart contract interacts with the liquidity pool. I will pay you 1.3% to 1.8%. Okay. But when you get this 1.3%, I still give you 80% and I take 20%. It means that if I get 1.3 times 80%, the maximum this guy will give me is 1.04%. Question: from the sources that the AI is using to generate money, is it possible for the AI to maintain the 1.04% it pays us? Let me know in the chat. We are looking at sustainability. We are looking at sustainability. Is it possible for the AI to maintain the 1.04% it pays us? Because if you take an example of this trade here, this guy has used the $66, made a profit of 4%, but he cannot give me all this money. How many of you have understood? He cannot give me all the $4. Man, he gives me very, very small. And that's why when you check here, let's go to revenue record. You see, these are small transactions that keep popping in every after a sale. Every after sale. We are finding out, because if the source of income is clear, then the sustainability is possible. Thank you, Juko. Now, do you know, guys, why? How many of you understand why it is important to lose money in business? Let me know in the chat. How many of you are here and you know the importance of losing money in business? How many of you know the importance of losing money? Let me know in the chat. How many of you know the importance of losing money in business? Because many people usually focus on losing money. Losing money is very important in business. Many people don't know the importance. The importance of losing money in business is to help you not to repeat the same mistake. How many have understood? That's the importance of losing money. I lost close to $100,000 in trading. Man, no matter how sweet you talk about trading with a bot that looks in the market in the other way, I don't join. I don't join. Now, currently, even if you bring a token, and so when you stake this token, you earn more of this token, my friend, I don't join. The reason is simple. I know that at the end of the day, more tokens will get into circulation and the price will go down. When you bring me in a DeFi business where the source of income is not real, like I see it here, man, I don't join. Why? Because at the end of the day, it is just cash flow. When people coming in are less than those taking money, automatically the project will go down. Give me a one if that is clear. Losing money is very important because it helps you become better. It helps you, thank you so much, Juko, to never repeat the same mistake. That's why the other time when I saw some of my friends saying now this AI will make us make more money. Does the AI solve the problem of market manipulation? Then it means you are not learning. You are just making noise in the crypto market space. Does that make sense? You are just making noise. You are jumping from here, just money, 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 money. And some of the people are just risk averse. They say, Julius, me, I will not continue. It's okay. It is okay to stay in one position. But when you decide to grow through different opportunities, man, you are different. They're different. And so that is the approach. Now, here comes the question. Before we go to other ways we could look into Loomx, here's the question. Does Loomx really generate profit from the market? Because we can check their transaction hashes. Let's get to that. So you can press this one to see the different contracts, how the bot is running. You can even do self-monitoring, how your money is being applied in the market. Just take this example, guys. Here is the transaction hash, proof of transaction. This guy has made $2 with my $156. Do you think he's gonna give me these $2 at once? He will not. So, number one, the company makes more money. Let us pick the transaction hash. This is the transaction hash. And it is proof of transaction. That there was a movement of a transaction. And to me, there was gas fees that were paid. There were transactions that happened. And to me, that is very, very important. There are things that could be copied, but a transaction hash cannot be copied. There are things that could be changed, and these are the details, the events that happened during the transactions. Everything is on chain. Everything is traceable. Everything is visible. And having shared that, from my perception, since the company is making money, the business is sustainable. The business is sustainable. Since the company is, look at this one, it has made a profit of $22. It cannot give me, sorry, net profit of $34. It will not give me all this money. Man, it will take some. But I can be able to see the time of the transaction, what happened, where did the transaction take place, everything is clear. It is not money moved from A to B to Z to W. So I'll end with answering your question. Since Loomx is generating profit from the market, the opportunity is sustainable. Here comes another question that I want to ask you. Since it is generating profits in the market, will the profitability of the business be affected by the market? Whether the market is bullish or market is bearish, will the profitability of the business be affected by the market? That today the market is bad, no money? No. No. No, guys. I better take little than hoping so much and I lose money in the market. So it is giving us 1%, and the source of the 1% is clear. So it means that in the next 100 days, whoever invests will be able to get back their capital. I'll be here tomorrow. This one says, is it possible to have more than one transaction in the system? Yes. You create a new one. I think let me share this side of my phone. Let me share. Let me leave my daughter's account and let me share my account. Okay, so let me get into Loomx here. And let's go to order record. You see, I have two contracts. I started one of 1,000. I later found out, answered my questions. I brought in one for $2,000. And you can see for 360 days, my first contract of $1,000 has so far given me $95. And my second contract of 2,000 so far given me $181. Someone says my screen is not visible. Is my screen visible? Someone says my screen is not visible. My screen is visible. I'm going to answer all your questions. So this was my first contract. This is my second contract. Okay. Order record. Let's go to revenue. Now, one of the beauty of this business, and to me this is very important, is that the system doesn't hold my profit. Give me a one if that is very important to you. Immediately, if this profit gets to $5, it is sent to my wallet. You know, one of the reasons why the previous opportunity said it is compounding our money, fucking shit, this opportunity was holding our profits. I'm going to answer a question. So immediately my profit is made. My profit is sent to my personal wallet. And you can tap on the three lines, come here on revenue details, connect any wallet of your choice. Give me a yes in the chat. I will come back to the questions later. Give me a yes in the chat if that is clear. So you can come here on the three lines, tap on revenue details, put in any wallet of your choice. As long as it may be Binance Smart Chain or Solana, put it up, bingo. Whenever your profits will reach $5, it will go to your wallet of your own choice. Now let's get into this. I'll share my Binance account. That's where my wallet is connected. And consistently, without my presence, money is flowing in my account. Today is 4th. Let's see how much so far. This is, I'll take it 10. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 so far. $70. Yesterday, those of you who attended my class, I taught you how to invest in Bitcoin. How many of you enjoyed that class? And whenever dollars come into my wallet, some of the money automatically gets itself here. It gets itself here, and I buy more Bitcoin automatically. I am preserving my future. And that's why I am directing my funds here, buying some $5 of Bitcoin every day. Now, let me get into your questions. Okay, now questions. Let me get into your questions. Let me start. Now, questions. Questions. Now, let me get into your questions. Let me start with this one. Our worry is, why do they prefer keeping our money, yet other bots are operating while the money is in Binance? Then go and do those bots. Why do you want to focus on arbitrage trading that is in DeFi, where you are keeping your money in your wallet? You are connecting your wallet, your token pocket wallet. But now let me ask you a question. When money is in Binance, is it safe? Today I want to ask it a very logical question. When money is in Binance, is it safe? Let me ask a logic question. I want to ask a very logic question. You know, sometimes people talk a lot, but when the money is in the exchange, is it safe? You know, you see, people argue these things. Yes, if password is not stolen. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I want to ask this logical question. When you keep your money, like I have my money in the exchange, is my money safe? The answer is a no. The exchange can shut down. The exchange can shut down and everything goes to zero. The exchange can be hacked and everything goes to zero. So these people who argue my money is in the exchange, my money, my friends, you're not safe. That's why every day Binance talks about we have SAF fund, we have SAF fund, we have SAF fund, we have SAF fund. Yes, even if you have 20, you just connect your wallet, whatever made yesterday. Let me go to this second question. So basically, it is doing arbitrage. What happens is that you are depositing your money on a smart contract. I think I also need to educate this. Where do we put our money? I think we need now to talk about this because it is also another journey. When I deposit my money here, $187, this one, and I come here, I choose Loomx or Aura, no matter which one, and I connect my wallet. Then I interact with this contract this one, and I deposit this $1,000. I am not interacting with anybody's wallet. I'm interacting with a smart contract. And a smart contract has codes, and these codes are rules. What does the rule say? The money will be in this contract for the next 360 days. What does the rule say? When I reach 50%, which is 180 days, the contract can give me 50% of my investment. How is the system developed? The system is developed in a way that there is another contract that interacts with this money to provide it to be available in this pool. Can you copy? To be available in this pool to be used by the AI to go in the market and trade it according to the learning of the AI. If that is clear, give me a yes in the chat. When you participate in DeFi in a smart contract, you are not depositing your money to anybody's wallet. Give me a one in the chat. Your money is in your wallet, but being interacted by a smart contract. Give me a one if that is clear. And that's why here they answer you if you come here on frequently asked questions. Let me see. Let me see. Here is the question. Here are two questions. Can participants withdraw funds at any time? Let's look at the answer. Users can withdraw funds anytime after half of the period. And it takes 48 hours because the money was in the market. 2. Are funds safe when there is a system anomaly or when the contract fails? What happens? Here's the answer. Loomx smart contracts are rigorously audited and featured an emergency stop mechanism that can suspend fund transfer from the contract, ensuring safety. It means if there is anything, your money just gets back to your wallet. So, Kerry, have I answered you? Have I answered you? It just gets back to your wallet. You're not interacting with anybody's wallet. Is there a risk for hackers and attackers in the fund allocation pool? Any blockchain system carries potential risk. Loomx mitigates this risk through multiple layered smart contract audits, hot and cold wallet separations, and multiple signature mechanisms, while also employing zero-knowledge learning machine, preserving computing to protect the data. When you come here on this blog here, read about what is zero-knowledge. Come here. I'm answering questions. Come and read about zero knowledge here on Guide. What is zero knowledge? How does it operate? How does it provide private protection, data security, trust, transparency and trust, efficiency and verification? Come and understand what zero knowledge is. How many are learning? Let's continue. I'm going up. I'm picking question per question. If the transaction you have shown us are all the transactions taking place, is the profit generated from the AI sufficient to provide 1% of the 55 million pool today. By the way, for your own knowledge, the money that the community has so far staked in the whole world is only 30%. Do you see this 55 million? The remaining funds are for Loomx. We only have of 30% of this. The rest of the money is provided by Loomx. Then the question is, does the bot stop working? Give me some answers in the chat. I have only showed you one, but does the bot stop working? Give me some answers. Someone asked, is it providing favor? Does the bot is not stopping, it's doing millions of transactions across. Next question. Let me go in back. Sometimes you people use some common sense. Is there any way to increase capital anytime I want? Yes, you just open a new stake. Someone says the money is safe if the password is not stolen. Man, even if the password. Let me ask you a question. Can Binance refuse you from withdrawing your money? Some people are new in this game. Can Binance refuse you from withdrawing your money and they ban your account and you can't access your money and you have nowhere to report? Someone has typed no. It's a yes. It is a yes. They can locked his account with 60. I'm showing you that my money goes to my Binance account. But very soon, I'll keep your money in your wallet. Give me one if that is clear. So very soon, when I start seeing some good funds, I'll keep my money in my wallet. Give me one if that is clear. Because once your money is in your wallet, the rest is history. Give me one if that is clear. Okay, whether it is Token Pocket or MetaMask, your money is more safe there than in an exchange. Okay, let me go to the next question. Is there any way? This one I've answered. This one I've answered. This one I've answered. Leader, is Loomx transacting indexes only? No. It can transact in centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, cross-chain networks, different blockchains. This one says, repeat the 5% BTC conversion. Go and watch the video for yesterday. Can two contracts all be the yes? This one I've answered. Please clarify. Did you leave Aura? If so, were you able to withdraw your deposit? I think I didn't leave. I don't know what works in many people's mindset. When you have a shop that sells shoes, is it bad to have a tap that sells water? Let me know in the chat. If you have a shop that sells shoes, is it bad to have a tap that sells water? It's just having another source of income. It's not bad. To me, I don't know why whenever I do another business, people make videos about me. Now he left this one. Now he has started this one. When I was starting this Zoom, did I not talk about Aura and Oracle and ONF? I discussed. Now, when someone tomorrow finds me in a business, now you see, he was He was doing Loomx. Now you see, also, I also have physical businesses. I also have physical businesses. So when someone finds me in my businesses, now you see, you see, he now has a company that imports cars. Is it bad? I think people need to be thinking as businessmen and women, not this mindset of one place. So if I am importing cars, is it bad? No, you see, he also imports cars. No, you see, this guy, he also has a data business. No, this guy. To me, I think we should think like business people. I still have my stakes available. I have my stakes available, over $5,000 in there. But then this is a very nice opportunity. Lumex, very sweet, very sweet. Okay, why am I not promoting? Or I think I explained. Did I explain? Did I explain why I'm not promoting Aura? Again, I explained, I think at the start of the game. And I don't think I should go back and repeat over and over and over. I gave my personal insights and I gave reasons at the start. I'll repeat tomorrow, but today, no. Okay, this one says, if the project collapses, how will the investor get back their funds unless their contract are not yet ended? Uh, I usually want to remain positive. Yeah, I usually want to remain positive. If your mindset is scared about investing, I believe it is important. How many of you agree that investing online differs from one person to another? Give me a one if you agree. Give me a one if you agree that investing differs from one person to another. If your investment appetite is $100, keep it to that. Don't come into a category of 1,000. In short, invest what you can afford to lose. I have lost $100,000 in trading. How many of you here, if you lose, some of you, if you lose $100,000, you will kill yourself. I have invested $25,000 in in ONF. Some of you, if you invest $25,000, you will kill yourself. I have invested $5,000 in Aura. Some of you, if you invest $5,000, you will die. I have invested $3,000 in Loomx. Some of you, even if investing $1,000, you can't. Is my point home? So investing in businesses, invest what you can afford to lose. Work with your mind. Okay. Me, my investment skin is very hard. Okay. It's very hard. So if you feel like whatever I have discussed, your appetite is only $100, keep it to that. Give me a yes if I'm clear. Keep it to that. But I'll always remain positive. Me, I'll always remain positive. And it has kept me in this game for long and given me the freedom I'm looking for. Okay, so make personal decisions. If at all the project crashed, whom are going to be responsible? It is your personal responsibility. There is nobody in DeFi that is responsible. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have a question. Can the AI fail? Because they have told you they can only protect your capital. But I have a question. Can the AI fail? The AI that is trading, can it fail? Yes. Can it get issues? Yes. Yes. But me, I remain on the other side. What if it doesn't get issues? So when we are doing royal queue, people usually ask, what if now the royal queue stops working? Yes, it can fail to stop working. But is it available up to now? The answer is yes. But Julius, are you still doing it? The answer is no. It is still working, but I'm no longer interested. Give me a one if my answers are clear. But may I remain on the positive side. Me, me I always remain on the positive side. What if it keeps working? I change my life. Let me tell you, when I joined online business, me, I come with all my feet, my head, my nose, my body. If it works, it works. That's approach. Give me a yes if you have. It doesn't. I have learned a lesson. I have learned a lesson. That it was a very good lesson. Yes, I learned a lesson in trading with Royal Q. It was a very good lesson. But you know, by the time Royal Q lost my man, I had made very good money. I learned a lesson with ONF, very good lesson. I have learned a lesson with Aura, very good lesson. If it works for me. If it fails, I learn a lesson. That is my mindset. Now, so far, Aura has given me close to $600. But some of you are still in the business watching it from the angle. Let's see. Let's see. We just have different mindset. If it works for me. I do the due diligence, like I've explained. It looks sustainable, la 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 la. But when I am in, I am in. Even if you do 100 videos for me on TikTok, you write messages for me on TikTok. If it works, it will work for me. If it doesn't, it is okay. That is my mindset, and I don't care. Well, you see, in Uganda, when President Museveni was coming in for this election, even when we said we shall protest, we shall refuse, we shall not, did he win the election? Give me some answers in the chat. Did he win the election? Life is all about that. It's a do or die. You keep risk reverse, watch from the angle. Even if we talk, the guy is the new president, and very soon he will swear in. No matter what we say, life is a do or die. We want guys. I want to tell you one thing. Take that hard decision. Take that hard decision. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. Take that hard decision. Some of you, we are presenting business, you are watching, you are observing, you are in angles, but I want to warn you. I'm going to show you 3 accounts. One mine, one for my daughter. This is my account. $611. This is my personal account. Let me show you my daughter's account. Let me log into my daughter's account. This is my mother's account. This is my daughter's account. I'm also going to show you my wife's account. Let me sign in. This is my daughter's account. Or ask us, why do you live a simple life? Should we suffer? My daughter has made $96. I asked her today. She said, let the money keep coming. My man, her $5, I don't touch her account. This is my mother's account. Her investment is here, I think, in order. I'll speak to her today. I'll speak to her today. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, lesson learned. We move. That is my mindset. My wife is also staking. Let me share my wife's account. People ask us, why do we leave home late? To go and do what? Yet softwares are here. This is my wife's account. Let me go to her Loomx. We are all in Aura. We are everywhere. This is revenue. My wife has made $108 and has is seated here on her wallet. We just want to wait for it to get to 1,000 and we take another risk. If it works, it changes our life. That's all. If it doesn't, it was a lesson learned. That's all. This is my home office. I don't know, guys, where this is my home office. I stay home. I don't know how people work. Me, I stay home. It's my home office. Crypto. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, okay. Next. When we come in, we don't joke. We are there, all fit. The business is good, it's verifiable. Period. So I don't know where you am at my home. And people are busy outside there sweating plasma with money. It's a choice. It's how you define your life. It's how you see it. It's how you see things. It's how you think. It's just about you and your mindset. Is 4 years, you said, Rio for more than this. The company is generating money from the market. It can pay up to infinity. It can still give us money. So if it works, it works. If it is fails, then I live. If Aura worked, if it has failed, it's okay. Let Loomx come in. I'll give it all my best, put all my feet in. Yesterday, I spent my night here on my desk. My daughter came in the morning and asked me. So, guys, I know people don't like my mindset, but if you need serious freedom, and the other thing you'll see to me, I am not everywhere. Give me a yes if you know that. As I'm also finding these opportunities, I am not everywhere. You will not find me, I'm in this one, I'm this one, one at a time. Yes, if it works, it has had my presence. Like I give you reasons why I am not doing ONF, Aura. I give you reasons, but you don't find me everywhere. Someone says review for us, Crypto Pirate. Question: does Crypto Pirate take away market manipulation? They are just small boys playing on people's minds. Does Crypto Pirate take away market manipulation, floating loss liquidation? Give me answers in the chat. These are just marketeers looking for profit. Simple. But the project doesn't solve. Let me tell you guys, cryptocurrencies. Me, I don't repeat my past mistake. Will the bot prevent Bitcoin from taking another direction? No. When they apply a signal, does the signal prevent the market going another way? No. They're just marketing. They're just marketing. No serious solution. Cryptocurrencies must have the power cryptocurrency projects must have the power of providing solutions to the problem. Question: do I need to know whether market is good or bad for me to earn in Loomx? Give me some answers. Am I concerned about the market? I'm not concerned. It's none of my business. Whether Bitcoin is 70, me, I will make my money. Now they are sweating. Hey, it is going down now. Why? I thought it will liquidated. Nonsense. Hey, my man has been here since morning. I'm still nonsense. The AI doesn't control me. I'm here because whether good or bad, the AI will make money. It gives me my little 1%. Yesterday, I was speaking to one lead of mine and said, me, if I have $30 and I go in the market and I make 15, is it a guarantee? Let me know in the chat. Is it a guarantee that whenever you have $30, you make 15 in the market? You make 15 today, 15 the next day, 15 the third day, 15 the fourth day, then they take everything. I was sick and tired of this nonsense. You know, what happens in crypto, when people trade and someone makes $500 today is everywhere. 500, 500. But when they liquidate and take everything, do they talk? 100, 500, 500. They make a noise when they make some profit. But when they are liquidated, do they talk? They don't. When you are joining crypto projects, make sure the project is solving the challenge you have had in the past. If it is not solving the challenge you have had in the past, you are moving from fire and getting into a toilet. Because me, we are trading in Royal Q and we are being liquidated. We were being liquidated. How many of you agree with me? But when we share our screenshots, do we talk about liquidation? We die silently. Hey, the profit is real here, but in the account it's not there. If trading was a game changer, everybody will be a millionaire. Give me a yes if it is true. If trading was a game changer, everybody will be a millionaire. Everybody will be a millionaire. Everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would be driving a Range Rover. Everybody. People are just jumping from fire to a toilet. Someone is on Zoom, you see, you have lost money in Aura, come here, you will make $1 million. You are just jumping from fire to a toilet. Because here, maybe you lost $100, maybe 1,000. There you will lose 10,000. And you will go silent. You will not say anything. How many of you agree with me that you lost a lot of money in Royal Q trading? Give me a yes if I'm speaking from the heart. Just that people don't want to accept. How many of you agree that you lost money in Royal Q trading? You speak from the heart, stop pretending, and you lost money. And you say, me. Now here in Ola, we are over losing. Do you know that the money you lost in Royal Q is not the money you have lost in Aura? Give me a yes if it is true. You lost a lot of money in Royal Q than you lost in Aura. That you are singing, oh, yeah. These ones who saying will ONF rise. Is it true that the money you lost in trading in Royal Q is bigger than the money you lost in ONF? Man, we lost damn shit. I lost a lot of money in trading. A lot, and it is uncomparable. People are just dumping from fire going into a toilet. But I want to tell you, they will not come out of the toilet. The toilet has those microorganisms. the toilet will eat them. The toilet, those microorganisms in the toilet will eat them, and there will be no more. Just give it time. You get liquidated until you forget your name. And people don't call liquidation losses. Yeah, they don't call them losses. So if you have decided to come into Loomx, get all your feet in. Let's make money as fast as possible. Go in for 360 delisting coins. Talk about this nonsense of delisting coin. Yesterday, I got a message from Mexi that CLV that I had transferred, it has also been delisted. Even my CLV I transferred to another exchange, it has also been delisted there. You start believing in coins. Eh? So guys, if you get very serious, let's make the money. The money is here. The guys are doing is coming from the market. It's not coming from our capital. Let's make the money. Let's make the money. Some of you have rented for the last 30 years. For the last 20 years, you don't have your own home. You have walked on feet until the feet have decided to disown you. Now it is school fees time. You are in business, but you are just opening eyes. You don't have money to take your children to good schools. You are sweating. And you are pretending that you are very smart. Every time we present to you, you are seeking reverse. Every time you pretend, you understand. But for all these years, you are understanding, but nothing is happening on your life. You have sat in taxi where your neighbor smells the armpit. People are gassing for you in taxi. They are gassing. The air is bad, but you can't move out. You get stomach upset. But when you are in your own car, you do slowly. You put AC, you open the windows. You get the difference. These are two gassing points, two different gassing points. One is in a taxi, one is in his own car. You open slowly, you switch on AC, then you put down the windows. Air flows out. Because you are in your own car. But you are in a taxi, you want to gas, you are dancing on the chair. You are dancing on the chair because of poverty. Now here comes an opportunity where you can be able to change your life. You are busy listening to small boys online who are making noise. I'm here on my shed in the mango tree. You are suffering in a taxi. You are suffering. Instead of you putting some money and you start making money, you are everywhere. Loomx is going to disappear anytime. Guys, don't be trapped. Then Benedicto, stay in your comfort zone. Who invited you here? If Loomx is going to go, why are you here? Go in peace. You save your money, keep it in your wallet, stay with it. Who called you? You see, some of you, Benedicto Matov, you think you are very smart. But at your age, are you living the life of your dream anytime? Are you smart enough at your age? Even your children don't admire your own life. And you are busy here online giving advice to a life of yours that is still confused. Now you, Benedicto, you look at yourself personally and see, are you living a life you deserve? No, guys, I think we needed to have a better mindset. Now this one says, I have touched your Mugat. My brother, you have not touched. What have you touched? This is your small mindset, my brother. Me, I have a very good portfolio. I have some good money, my brother. I've made close to $500,000 in this industry. Which one have you touched? You have not taken away my money. It's you who is suffering with your own life. It's the personal decision. When I was investing my 3,000, I didn't call you. So, guys, these small boys online, they need to go where they belong. They just need to go where they belong. So we have gone into details about the opportunity, make a personal decision, raise above normal. Yeah, you see, this guy bought a house in crypto without you, Benedicto. Hey, he's investing $10,000 here without you. So, my brother, just stay in your lane. If online businesses are not yours, stay in your lane. Go and sell cassava. Don't interact with this that is not your own thing. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Matovu. I don't want to discuss you to become a subject. So, guys, I would like to end here. See you at 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time, where we shall be presenting now the business. And then tomorrow we shall still dig deep into understanding Loomx, find whether it has some loopholes, discuss more. But the most important thing is to start. Why? Because action takers are money makers. I don't know if my upline is here, but if he's not around, I would like to end. Coach Asaf, if you are here, let me know. I want to end this here. But if he's not around, I wish you the best. See you on the next call at 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. It will be English. See you tomorrow in the morning. It will be Uganda. I wish you the best and have a good day.